So hello there. Welcome to another news of latest news of Manchester United, where we're gonna tackle the issue whether Ralph Ragnick could be one of the next interim managers in Manchester United. So the news is, as you guys know, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is currently facing a lot of is facing a lot of backlash because of his slacking performance against against Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea. Manchester United is giving very poor performances. It's a very sorry performance. So even though people like Gary Neville and a lot of others are talking about keeping him on the job, and as we know, Conte was interested, but Manchester, we did not take action soon enough. As a result of that, Conte is gone. Now who can be the option? So the only option, clear-cut option right now might be Ralf Ragnick. As Manchester United, I've found this content from around the internet, the unitedfocus.com. You can visit this site and read the full article. They've written a really nice article where they said Manchester United need to make a managerial change. This was highlighted by the 2-0 defeat. As we no longer have Antonio Conte, so Ralf Ragnick could be a smart appointment. He's the one who revolutionized, RB Leipzig into one of the country's top clubs. And as Leipzig has even RB Leipzig, sorry, Leipzig, the team, here they have already been revolutionized and they have performed really well against some of the top clubs in the world. Leipzig, they've given a tough competition to them. And as per the sources, Ralf Ragnick is interested in the Manchester United job. He's interested in it. He wants it. As in, he really wants it. He's interested. And he has this habit of, he has this potential to change teams within a low budget, to change them into fantastic playing sides, with great attacking, as we know. And that's the kind of football we are lacking right now. We are lacking that attack football. That's what we're lacking right now. That's what has been said in this article. And as Christian Falk has said, Ralf Ragnick is still interested. In his tweet, he has said Ralf Ragnick is still interested in Manchester United, and and would love to be a part of that. So yeah, as we can see, Ragnick has this capacity to buy in a very smart way. He has this capacity to buy in a very smart way, and the Manchester United board are planning to set Ragnick for a short term or interim as an interim coach until they find somebody new. But a lot of people are saying he could be a permanent and short term and both long term solution. If he's appointed as the new coach, he could change everything overnight in the club. He could bring a lot of nice changes. For example, Van de Beek is forced to sit in. He's forced to sit in the bench for a long time. Why is that? And Sancho, we bought Sancho with almost $106 million, and he's forced to sit on the bench. And there are so many better players, but it's always Fred and Maguire, and Maguire is the captain of the team, which is it's a very idiotic decision. The team looks so uninspired. They're not inspired. I saw the old Manchester United football, the old era, even Jose Mourinho was better than this. At least you saw some reaction from him. When he lost, he was angry and he would try something. But this side, it's complete lack of mentorship. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he needs to go and mentor some small clubs, mentor the clubs who are in trouble, learn his tactics, learn his trade better, then come and manage a big club like Manchester United. He's not being able to deal with the pressure. It's too much pressure for him. He's a club legend. I totally agree with it. He's a big club legend. But that's not enough. Being a club legend isn't enough right now. We have to go ahead. We have to get success. We need results. Where are the results? We have spent money on Ronaldo. Ronaldo seems to be one of the only players, Ronaldo and De Gea seems to be, two players holding United right now. If not for his performance, Manchester United would be sinking, way lower. It's one individual player. One player can't hold a team for a long time. I mean, it's a team performance. The team looks uninspired. It's all why has he forced players like Van de Beek to sit on the bench? We know how well he's performed for Ajax, how well he's played for Ajax, and what a nice, player he is. He has a good defensive style. He has a good attacking style. He has a good passing style. You have fantastic players. You're making them sit on the bench. It's ridiculous. Ollie's, I mean, he's a club legend. I respect him, but his tactics are absolutely ridiculous. He's totally confused. He's no idea what he's doing. He's absolutely confused. He looks so confused. The only expression I get from him is confusion. At this point, even Conte is gone. So now Manchester United, they're going to they're now they're gonna see his performance, and after this defeat to City, I mean it's almost confirmed he's gonna get sacked. So Ralph Ragnick, if he gets sacked right now, Ralph Ragnick is a good option open. And as we've seen his playing styles, they're fantastic. They're quite nice. So yeah, I mean he can be a great option right now. But I don't see many options. Let's see over here. Manchester United team talk. And the issues that are emerging right now. The calls are growing louder and the players are revolting against him. You know. So as Ralph Ragnick has said, if a club cannot get the right players, they shouldn't get the wrong ones. And since Sir Alex Ferguson left, Manchester United has been in shambles. That's what Ralph Ragnick has said. Since Sir Alex Ferguson left, who's a legend, Manchester United has been in shambles. He said, that if you can't create the right strategy, you shouldn't create the wrong one. So again, and as we can see from the people's person from this website, as we can see over here, former RB Leipzig sport director interested in Manchester United club. So as this article is saying, I mean, it's inevitable. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's time is up. It's up. There's no denying it. His time is up. So since his time is up, so what to do now? Because we don't have Conte, and Ten Hag, he's not gonna come here in the middle of the season. He's not gonna leave Ajax, and Zidane isn't interested. The only good option we've got left is Ralf Ragnick. If you if you if you basically if you sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you need an alternative. You need a good alternative, and a good manager can totally change a team. For example, such as we saw in Chelsea. Tuchel came from there, and overnight he changed the team. He turned miserable players into fantastic players, and we already have fantastic players who are being turned into miserable players. I mean, did you see the reaction? Did you see how the crowd reacted when Donny van der Beek came to play for 10 minutes? Why would you waste a player like that? I mean, Van der Beek, Sancho, they're great players. If utilized, each of Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, we've got huge talent in our team. But the managerial skills, they literally, they're in shambles now. For example, look at Real Madrid. They're winning continuously right now, and they haven't made that many changes. All they did was change their manager. So we need a manager who can take pressure, who's professional, not somebody who's going to be smiling all the time, and doesn't know what they're doing. I mean, I have total respect for Ole. What he did for the club, it's amazing, but it's not, it's not the case that always a great player will be a great manager. It's very rarely like that. For example, there are exceptions such as Zidane, but Zidane wants to coach for Spain. I mean, he doesn't want to come to United. You can't force him. The only one interested in was in Conte. So the Red Devil spirit is at all-time low, and because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is trying his best to save his job, it's miserable football. Just hold on one more time, hold on one more time. And we have people like Gary Neville who's constantly supporting him, who's saying good things like go ahead, and all that, but we can't keep on, holding like that. We need to win. We are the Red Devils. The Red Devils, that means something. I'm a Manchester United fan. I remember when Paul Scholes, when we had players like Paul Scholes, when we had players like Roy Keane, Rio Ferdinand, we had players like them, and Ryan Giggs, destroying their attacks and destroying the opposite team's defenses. That's the kind of football we are made of. I know, it will be very tough for us. The transition is very tough. You can't immediately come up and find a manager like Sir Alex Ferguson. It's not possible. That's not possible. But we need an alternative. So the former RB Leipzig, sporting director, he is interested right now in the Manchester United job, and provided that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is sacked, and we can also see from Metro, you know, you can visit all their sites, and read the article. It's a very interesting article. If he's sacked, you know, if he's sacked, in that case, it's a very big possibility that Ralph Ragnick could be interested in the job, and if he comes in the job, I think currently he might be a small term and a long term solution, because he will be able to take care of the Manchester United problems in a proper way. Okay, so we've seen what he's done in RP Leipzig. So, and we have fantastic players. And we have fantastic players who can basically, who have the capability of performing really well. And Ragnick could be a great option to Solskjaer. And you can also go to Sports Joe, and I know, as United fans, we're all kindly, sad and dumbstruck. Okay, and we feel sorry, but it's not the time to feel sorry for us. We're the Red Devils. Where has the passion gone? I couldn't barely wait to watch our matches. I would be shaking in excitement as a kid. And I want to feel that again. The football looks like it's dead. It just looks like it's dead. I don't want to see dead football. I want to see, our team destroying defenses, destroying attacks again. And I think it's time for some change. I mean, no matter what a wonderful player Solskjaer is, today, tomorrow, even a month later, the sacking is inevitable, because the football he's playing, it's just hold on somehow. He doesn't know what he's doing. He needs to go somewhere, coach some club that's struggling, learn how to tackle with difficult times, gain experience for a few years, then come back. Then he can be able to coach big teams. So I think Ralf Ragnick can be a very good option. Let me know in the comments what you think. We'll have more videos, more latest news on Manchester United, and we'll analyze the news. And you can visit these articles. The website I've seen, you can read their full articles. They're wonderful. It's called weallfollowunited.com. You can go here and you can read the article as well. Okay, so I just analyzed the news. This is one of the trending news right now. So the ex-Bundesliga Ralf Ragnick could be our interim manager, and if he performs well, he can also be the future manager, because you've seen what he's done with RP Leipzig, how he's improved their game. So that's it. Okay, so stay tuned. Every day we're gonna give the latest news, logically, no illogical stuff, logical news. Stay with us.